That is what performance is about. It is about creating that connection and touching somebody, making them feel emotions, no matter what you have to feel, what you have to do in order to get that emotion across. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you once again, and I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm probably going to put it on my vlogs channel since I'm just going to be vlogging and talking about, what am I talking about? I was reading some comments that are on my stream from when I'm commenting on the voice videos, and someone was talking about Billy Gilman's performance of, I think it's All I Ask, Adele. And they basically said, you know, I was saying how good it was and how he was really into the emotion, he was really feeling it and all that good stuff. And someone said, oh, well, this was a perfectly scripted performance. The emotion came from the song and he didn't do so great and all this different stuff. And I was thinking to myself, why, while he was singing the song, because you see the tears starting to come to his eyes. If it wasn't emotional for him, why was the tears coming to his eyes? Sometimes I have a hard time understanding people, but I know sometimes you like someone and you want to pull down somebody else because you like this person. I'm not like that. Are you going to pull down one person just because, you know, one other person is your favorite? It's silly and it's divisive. It kind of pulls people apart, you know, they get to arguing and stuff because when it comes right down to it, when two people are great, you're not going to find a middle ground because they're both great. Come on. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to kind of talk about that I was thinking about and I think might be a little helpful to people who are watching the commentaries and watching The Voice and X Factor and all these different things is about emotion when you're performing. Because, how do I say this? You know, this might surprise some people, but the lyrics of a song doesn't have to move you in order for you to have it move someone else. There's this thing called motivation. And sometimes when you are thinking of a lyric or when you're trying to get a certain emotion across to people that is in the lyrics, you're thinking of something totally different. Sometimes when you're trying to be sad or you're trying to cry, you're not thinking about the lyrics of this song. You're thinking about, you know, your dog who got hit by a car when you were 10. You know, you're thinking about this person in your life who died, so there's a motivation underneath it that's giving you the emotion that you need to produce in order for the other person to feel the emotion in the lyrics. People don't always get that. They don't always understand that. So they'll say when, let's say Billy was doing All I Ask, and I think that's the song, but y'all know what, if I mess it up, I just mess it up. Just tell me down in the comments. When he's doing the song and he's getting these emotions, if someone say, oh, he's just acting, oh, he meant to turn on those waterworks, but that's his job. As a performer, as a singer, you are meant to make whatever needs to happen in order for you to get those lyrics across happen. And if it's by you thinking about something else, nobody needs to know that. That's your business. If it's about, you know, listen, if you're on stage or something that you need to be an ouchie kind of moment, you end up pinching yourself, and as long as nobody don't see it, and you get across the right emotion, that's your business. It's a performance. It is a presentation. It is to relate the story that is in the song, that is in the lyrics, or if you're an actor, that is in the script. When there's a murderer in a movie, do you think that person is thinking about murdering somebody or, you know, in order to bring out those emotions in you? No, they've got a different motivation underneath with something that they actually relate to. That actor probably has never been a murderer. They probably have never, they may have thought of murdering somebody, but they probably have never gone that far in their emotions where they were willing and ready to murder somebody. But they can think of something else that has given them those strong emotions to motivate that line and to get across that feeling. So I don't know if anybody's even going to watch this because my vlogs aren't that popular, but whatever. I don't care. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy making them. I enjoy talking. If you didn't know. So Billy did a really great performance in my opinion. Wonderful voice. I always think that he connects to the lyrics and he really gets that motivation out there, but he really had his emotions on his sleeve for this performance. He really was crying, about ready to cry, all the moisture in the eyes, and really like, oh, just about ready to break down. He seemed to me like he really felt it. And if he felt it because he was thinking about him losing his career after he was a young child star, then that's his business. A few people on Twitter told me that they cried watching the performance, and one guy was like, oh, I called him a crybaby because he's a friend of mine, so I was messing with him. I called him a crybaby. He was like, yeah, but that's just it. I don't cry a lot. So if he has touched somebody like that, that is what performance is about. It is about creating that connection and touching somebody, making them feel emotions, no matter what you have to feel, what you have to do in order to get that emotion across. And I try to talk about this. I can't do it like a lot of times in my commentaries or even typing because you just can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to get that idea across to somebody, especially if they have never done acting or singing or anything where they actually have to produce that kind of emotion or something, and they just don't understand it. I think they feel like, well, if I'm not angry, then I can't sing this angry song. That's not the way it works. If you're not angry and you have to do this monologue, and let's think of theater. I'm gonna finish this out because I'm probably already too long. But let's think of in the theater. People have to do a show. They have to do these songs and this acting 8 shows a week. After they've done it 500 times, do you think that they have the same emotion over and over and over again 8 times a week? No. If they are going to keep this fresh over a number of months and years, sometimes they have to think of a new motivation in order to bring that same emotion to the front and make it fresh and make it current and make it real in the moment. That is what performance is about. That is what a good or great performer will do for you. They will make it fresh every single time, even if they have to do it 2,000 times. And it's not always about the same lyric that they're thinking about. They're thinking about different things in the background. If you're an actor or performer, this might be something, or aspiring, this might be something that you need to hear also. But I just wanted to talk about it. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Tonight I'm going to a Thanksgiving dinner with some friends, and I'm going to hang out and have a good time. Maybe have some cocktails and all that. Tomorrow I don't have a whole lot to do. I might watch a movie or two. I might go to a friend's house and have a few cocktails. So it looks like it's going to be a drinking weekend because I'm not working this weekend. Yay! Well, not so far. Somebody might call me on Friday and be like, are you available? And I'll be like, yeah. Okay, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Make sure to comment and make sure to thumb it up and make sure to spread the word. And make sure just, you know what? Just thank you so much. Make sure to have a wonderful, happy holiday. I'm out.